Hello students, I am Madhukar Sopin, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, Vijayanagar College Hospital, belongs to VS Chemistry Ballari. Now for BSc 6th Sem, I will take the class for 6.2 AMF. This is my lecture 12. Under this lecture 12 I am studying now applications of AMF measurements. Under this for 6 marks they will ask the question how you determine pH of solution using twin hadron electrode. Or explain the determination of pH of solution using twin hadron electrode for 6 marks. So, I will explain this now. The pH of a solution can be conveniently measured from EMF measurements. In principle, the activity of Hepler science or the concentration of Hepler science in a solution can be determined by setting a cell in which one of the electrodes is reversible to Hepler science. There are two electrodes. Among those, one of the electrodes is reversible to H+ science. The electrode is dipped in the solution of unknown pH. The other electrode is a reference electrode, such as SHE, standard hadron electrode, or SCE, standard calomel electrode, or glass electrode, or twin hadron electrode. So, I will take the twin hadron electrode now, etc. The liquid junction can be eliminated either by using a salt bridge or by dipping the reference electrode directly into the solution. So twin hadron is compound which contains equimolar amounts of quinone C6H4O2, short you can call it as Q, and hydroquinone C6H6O2, or short you can call it as QH2. It is an example of redox electrode, and twin hadron is sparingly soluble in water. Then construction with the help of this electrode we can find out pH of the solution. Definite volume, say 25 ml of the test solution whose pH is to determine is taken in a beaker. Then saturate this acid solution with twin hadron solid. Now insert the platinum wire for electrical contact. This assembly is known as twin hadron electrode. Cell notation or cell representation of this is platinum Pt, QH2, Q for acid solution. pH is equal to question mark. That means you have to determine the pH of this solution. Or we write in another way, Pt, C6H6O2, that is QH2, Q means C6H4O2, single bar acid solution. pH is under examination. Working of this twin hadron electrode. This twin hadron electrode is also known as indicator electrode. When it is connected with the reference electrode, that is SCE, standard calomel electrode, we get the cell. So representation of this is SCE act as anode, double bar acid solution whose pH to be determined, single bar QH2 platinum. This cell is to be connected to potentiometer, and now we find out the EMF of the cell. So this is anode and this whole quantity is cathode. E cell is equal to E reduced twin hadron minus E reduced standard calomel electrode. This is equation number 1. For reduction reaction of twin hadron, Q solid plus 2H plus 2E minus U raised to equilibrium QH2S. On applying the law of mass action to this, we will get K is equal to A activity QH2 divided by AQ into A square H plus, because these are 2 moles. And equimolar mixture of this hydroquinone and quinone with this twin hadron is represented using this structural formula. As it is equimolar mixture, activity of Q is equal to activity of QH2. K is therefore K is equal to AQH2 by AQ is nothing but again AQH2. So this is A square H plus. These two gets cancelled. This is equal to 1 by A square H plus. Applying Nernst equation, E reduced to twin hadron is equal to E naught reduced to twin hadron minus RT by 2F, because number of moles is equal to 2 here, number of moles is equal to 2 electrons. So RT by 2F ln 1 by A square H plus. Then E reduced QH is equal to E naught reduced QH minus RT by 2F ln. This is taken to the numerator, it becomes minus 2 here. Then is equal to E naught reduced QH minus RT by 2F we can apply this one of the important law of logarithms. So it becomes -2 into ln a h plus. So -2 gets cancelled. After simplification we get this is equal to a naught reduced to qh minus rt by f, only f is here, and this is nothing but minus ln a h plus then ph, because ph is equal to the formula is either minus ln h plus ion concentration or minus ln a h plus. Both are the definition of this coming from the definition of pH. So EQH is equal to E naught reduced to QH minus 0.059 pH. After filling the values of this R, T and F, 8.74, 298 Kelvin and then 96,500 coulombs, you will get this value. So putting this in equation 1, we get E cell is equal to E naught reduced to QH minus 0.059 pH minus E reduced to SSCE. Or we can take this to the LHS, 0.059 pH is equal to E naught reduced to QH minus E naught reduced to SSCE minus E cell. Then pH is equal to, this is going to the denominator now, E naught reduced to QH minus E naught E reduced to SSCE minus E cell divided by 0.059, but E naught reduced to QH equal to is found to be 0.7 volts and E reduced to standard current electrode is equal to 0.242 volts. By putting these two values in this, we will get pH equal to 0.7, this is 0.7 minus 0.242 minus E cell by 0.059. After simplification of these two, we will get now pH is equal to 0.458 minus E naught cell divided by 0.059. So by knowing the E cell, we can determine pH of the solution. So this is about the Quinn-Hydron electrode. For 2 marks, they have asked the question, what are the advantages of Quinn-Hydron electrode? In that case, you have write these 4 advantages. The first one, the electrode is very easy to set up. Second one, it attains the equilibrium very quickly. Third, the temperature coefficient value, that is dE by dt, is very small. Fourth one, it can be used for non-aqueous media also. Then for 2 marks also, sometimes they will ask the question, what are the limitations of QHE? QHE means Quinn-Hydron electrode. There are 4 limitations are there. First one, in a solution state, the activity of quinone and hydroquinone must be unity, that is AQ is equal to AQ, H2 is equal to 1. Second one, the electrode is working very successfully up to the pH of 8.5 to 9.0. If the pH is greater than 7, greater than 9, then AQ greater than AQH2. Hence, it does not give correct value of pH. Third one, in more alkaline solutions, hydroquinone ionizes appreciably as an acid and also gets oxidized partly by atmospheric oxygen. This alters the normal equilibrium between quinone and hydroquinone and which alters the pH of solution. Last, fourth one limitation, as it is redox electrode, therefore the presence of oxidizing or reducing substance must be excluded from experimental solution. I hope you followed this one. Thank you.